Today, as you guys can see, I got all the content. And I don't care about what anybody says. I was able to, bring you guys along the journey, right? So I was really pushing for that. But at the same time, too, I want to be able to have you guys understand, too, we could do things in class. Don't get it twisted. I was pissed off. I'm like, who is she talking to? Like, I'm a graduate. I'm here. You feel me? Like, what's going on? Why is she telling me to shut my camera off? This ain't no movie audition, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on, like I said, behind the scenes. But I was still able to keep my composure, right? Speak effectively, right? And at the same time, too, like I said, capture all of it. You know what I mean? I got the whole commencement. So I really want us to understand, because when you're doing something productive, when you're doing something positive, there's always going to be the naysayers. There's always going to be someone out there to kind of knock you off your pivot, knock you off your goal. And as you know, when you make a positive impact, this is what's going to happen, right? But like I said, you got to be able to, like I said, keep yourself reassured, keep the self-awareness, and understand that, like, you're in control. You know what I mean? And you control how you want to go about things, right? So I really wanted to kind of give you guys that aspect, because like I said, it wasn't sweet kind of trying to get everything, and I had to edit and kind of get everything together. But this is what's going on behind the scenes. And I captured and I got that, the information, got the whole commencement, etc. But I also want to give you guys some insight, because, on a personal level, I was at commencement by myself, right? And for those that know me, for me, like kind of coming into myself and my healing journey, I really am big on, authenticity. I'm big on, personal development. I'm big on, you feel me? Doing what's beneficial for you, right? Because like I said, for those that are coming from dysfunctional homes, you've been controlled, you've been manipulated, you've been taught from the flow up, you've been going through immense stress, because you're just a lot of things going on in your dynamic. And I don't know your dynamic, but I know my dynamic, right? And I'm not gonna sit here and get too, how you doing? Good. I'm not gonna sit here and get too detailed in regards to what I got going on behind the scenes, because I'm not trying to, put the darkness or shed that light on my family. They know what's going on, right? But in regards to me, just kind of just being direct to you, is that, do what's beneficial for you. I'm a big on, like I said, authenticity. I have my values. I have my morals. I have, characteristics that are important to me. And everybody, including family, including your friends, including people out there in the world, we're all gonna have our differences, right? However, like I said, you have to do what's gonna be beneficial for you. When it comes to me navigating through this process, I have minimal support from my family. I gotta keep it a buck with you. I gotta keep it a buck with you. You know what I mean? And I just don't think, for me, it's best suited for me to have individuals to come support me on a big day that they wasn't with you within that process, right? Everybody's different. You got people looking at me like, what's your family? I don't care, right? I developed myself to be this person that I am right now. I had to get continuous support. I was blessed to have a mentor. I was blessed to get myself, into therapy, right?